Coming to you from the Cog Hill Country Club in Lamont, Illinois. Brought to you by Love Golf TV. This is the part of the Road to the Tour Championship on the Love Golf Tour. A major championship, the year-long match play semifinal, Final Four. And don't forget to like, comment, share, all the above. And let's go down and meet the players.
Good afternoon. Love Tour. Are we on?
Oh, we're on, baby. How you feeling?
Well, not as on as last time. Let's see how this plays out. I'm hoping it's a blessing in disguise. But
What's
little laryngitis.
Yeah, you don't sound too well.
Yeah.
You know, the bookmakers have you as plus 150 today. Or I'm sorry, minus 150. You're supposed to be the favorite.
Slowly building confidence, but
This is how you
day
get.
is young.
This is how you get your legs broken, dude. You show up when you're the favorite, and you disappoint the bookies.
Nicholson,
You live in LaGrange. You're a little close to Cicero over there.
I know. So here we go.
All right, well, good luck, man.
Thank you.
Favored for this?
No, you're not favored. Rich is the favorite.
Oh, you said he was plus 100.
Minus 150.
Oh, so I'm
Yeah,
always,
sorry, buddy.
never favorite.
Sorry.
Always disappointed.
Always the bell, never the ball, or what is it?
It's the battle of the hangovers.
It's a battle of the hangovers today. So what's the key going to be here, Mitch?
Don't throw up.
Don't throw up?
Don't
Is that
throw
bad?
Up. Yeah. No,
I got you a couple seltzers there. I think you just got to chug one of those down. Farmer's disorders.
That's my medicine right there.
All right, good luck, boys. Great to meet the players before the match there, and we head right down to the first hole, a par 4 of only 270 yards. But what makes it tricky is for a person that draws the ball, you got a tree on the right. For someone that fades it, you got a tree on the left. Both about 60 to 30 yards short of the green, and Rick is one of the fastest players on tour. Walks right up and hits it before our camera crew's even ready. He is pretty far off to the left. And we go and we have to wait. Mitch is waiting for the green to clear. He's going to try to sneak one between these trees up here and take an aggressive line with the driver. After about a 5 to 6, 7 minute wait here for the green to clear. Mitch takes a lash at it and makes very poor contact well out to the right. And we have an arrow on him. He was only able to advance the ball a few feet on his second shot. This is his third. We have an arrow here on him. And this is a great recovery shot. Hits it straight up in the air over these trees. They're only 20, 30 yards in front of him and hits it to the back of the green. What a great shot to set himself up to save himself for par. Great shot there by Mitch. Here's his par chance. Just short there. That would set him up for a 5. Now Rick eyeing his putt with a chance to go one up on the first hole. Taking no chances in this match with Mitch. Knows that these putts at the end of the day can be critical. So go one up through one. This ball is going to break just to his left. And he did not give it enough pace. Nevertheless, over the course of the next few holes, Rick would take a commanding 2-up lead. And this is a critical hole in the match. A short par 4 that Mitch has the firepower to reach from the tee. And Rick just places it down the left side, gets a poor bounce. Still will just be able to wedge it on the green. Now at 293 yards, Mitch, one of the longest hitters on tour, does have a chance to put this on the green. Fiery conditions here today at the Cog Hill Country Club. Had a very warm last few days and the ball's just bouncing all over. Mitch not able to get that in play well out to the right. He would not find that drive, folks. He would have to take a provisional. Very disappointed there as we head forward to another key hole, the 8th hole. Rick still with a commanding lead. Stripes one right down the middle of the fairway. Not terribly far, but perfectly in play. Now this drive's set up for Mitch's draw. This is a hard dogleg right to left. As the driver out, probably does not need driver on this, but trailing in the match, he snap hooks it. Trailing in the match, he probably felt he needed to be aggressive here and get it way down there with Rick being in good position. This is only a 380-yard hole, and at about 220 yards, breaks hard left. You see Rick's ball perfectly placed there on the right side as we make our way around the corner. Not much protecting this green. Rick from about 165 yards just stripes it up, perhaps a little thin. That gets to the back of the green, but this would be enough to extend Rick's lead to 4 up. 4 up through 8th, and we move forward to the 11th hole. Rick remains 4 up. Mitch had one of the great shots of the day. We didn't catch on 9. Mitch actually won 9. Rick hit the green for about 200 yards and made bogey with a 3-putt. Mitch got up and down. One of the great up and downs we've seen all year, really. And we've had a seesaw there, but now we come forward to the 11th hole. Rick just moves one out to the right. This should be a good advantage. Mitch is giving Rick a shot on this hole. One of 2 shots he's giving him today on this 600-yard par 5. Mitch looking down the right side, looking to hit his draw, and this has just been his enemy all day getting off the tee. He actually would find that drive, and both players would really struggle on this hole. Mitch would advance the ball down here after a couple more shots. 600 yards with a very narrow fairway, kind of a runway with fairway. So if you're not in it, a dry day like today with, believe it or not, rather thick rough, you're really at a disadvantage. And this is a poor shot by Mitch that's going to catch the right side and actually go into the bunker just right of the green. Go quickly. Rick was just a yard or 2 inside. Can he keep the gas pedal down, put this match away? And that is a poor shot. He won't. Seems the players just really exchange poor shots on this hole, and they would go ahead and tie the hole.
What a shot.
What a shot. Not a whole lot of action here on this hole, unfortunately. You see Mitch go up and quickly play his sand shot. I believe he is in the trap on the right, and he will. He will go and play this shot quickly. Not a bad shot from there, but unfortunately, the trouble off the tee and the trouble on that approach shot, and he would miss that putt, allow Rick to not lose any ground there. So Rick 5 up on the 13th hole, and I think one of the best holes on the Cog Hill property, especially for the price point compared to some of the other courses on this property. Very good hole, around 400 yards. That bends left and goes down and then goes back up for the approach and is protected by a great big bunker on the left side. And Rick just hits another drive right down the middle. He's been a machine. He's probably hit most of the fairways today. Which maybe had some words for him. Are you going to miss one today? And can he summon the energy? Can he get the momentum back on his side? This is a hole that really shapes Mitch's ball. We have a bomb alert, folks. Can this be the shot that gets Mitch back in the championship and propel him into the championship match? Just a bomb down the middle of the fairway. As we take a look at this 13th hole, we tell you it's a good one. We have a lot of trouble on the left and a very narrow fairway that gets even more narrow up in the landing zone for the longer hitters. We put a circle on Rick's ball here and then take a look at the major advantage that Mitch had on this drive. Over a 300-yard drive there for Mitch. Rick standing back in the fairway. Has to be shaken a little bit by that drive, taking a little extra time perhaps to allow himself to ignore where Mitch is up the fairway and hit a good one here. Needs to ignore that drive and get one up with a rather straight-faced club. He hits it to the left. Hopefully he catches that trap. There is an extreme slope on this green. It's a very elevated green. The camera doesn't do home run justice to it. It's about a 7-8 foot drop to the left. Hopefully he caught that bunker. Mitch getting a look at his drive up here. Just a wedge left into the green. Perfect chance to try to swing the momentum here. If Mitch can find the fairway on these next few holes, he can close this lead in rather quickly. There's a par 5 coming up that he certainly will be able to take advantage of this length, and that is a very poor wedge shot. This is just totally out of character for Mitch, and the margin is showing it. Not able to hit the green with a wedge here on 13. And we did not get it on the camera, folks, but trust us, he is on the right side in the rough. Rick got a terrible bounce down here. He's studying flipping the club over and hitting this one left-handed. Getting a few practice cuts in, taking a look back up on the green. And if he can pull this one out, this might really seal the match for him. This is going to be an interesting play. It's 5 up, third shot on the 13th hole. And Rick pulls it off, uses the cart path. Probably didn't need to use the cart path. That probably hurt him a little bit. As that ball rolls just off the green. He's going to have about a 20-footer left for par. That was a very fine shot as he put an arrow on that ball right there for you, viewing it at home. What a shot there by Rick. Now Mitch had his troubles. He chipped through the green, then chipped to about 10 feet short left for his 5. And this is for Rick's 4 to win the match. I don't know if he knows it's to win the match. It certainly seems like he did know, as he was pretty excited. He raced that through. Now Mitch at 5 down for bogey. Guarantee that he's going to have a chance here to go dormy. Rick will be dormy, and he misses the putt. It could have been a big swing. He could have forced Rick to make this the tie, or he could have won the hole with a Rick miss. So Rick once again to win the match. And he left another one low. Just another putt low there by Rick. And we will move on to a 5 up lead for Rick with 5 to play. Mitch significantly longer off the tee here again in the driver's seat. Just needs to find the green, give himself this birdie chance. He's one of the better putters on tour. If he can just give himself a chance for this birdie, and he leaves it short of the green, and he has this for par. Outside chance to extend the match here for Mitch, as Rick has a decent length putt left for bogey. And he just pulled it. It looked like it had a good pace on it. And he just pulled that putt that was maybe right edge. He pulled it right into the center of the hole. It misses low on the left side. And now this is a chance for 5. And a chance to win 5 and 4 for Rick. And what has been kind of an anticlimactic match, unfortunately. But I'm sure Rick likes it that way, as he is going to go through and just dominate for this victory. And there he goes. And we have a winner. We have our first person in the final, Rick McPartland. Congratulations to Rick, and good playing by Mitch to hang in there and scare him a little bit at the end. And don't forget to stay up to date on the lovegolftour.com and check out our merch page and our upcoming events. And don't forget to check out the Tour Championship. Bye-bye.